Shall we get started again?
Let's do this.
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, one, if we steal anything from here, with stealing from Pippin?
Watch it.
Scully, those
So,
are questions you ask.
Yeah, I think we should probably ask him first and see if anything we see before he gets it is up for grabs, or he allows us to take it. If we find something, we have to ask him.
Everything in this house belongs to me. Kill the creatures that aren't us and claim my treasures for me.
technically, those swords and rugs weren't creatures.
That's fair. Pippin's not always right.
Those were constructs. So those technically also belong to you.
Yeah, but they don't listen to me. That's why I'll forgive them this time.
Can a wizard or a forge cleric make them? Is that just animate
sure.
objects?
Animate object that I believe has a shorter time than the swords.
Well, how are they?
'Cause the swords
Are they
just
working?
always-
Well, how do you get a permanent thing like that?
Like the Book of Iron Golem making and stuff.
Yeah, you
So-
have to like intentionally put a lot of magical energy into making it, more than just animate object.
So, can I make a permanent skeleton?
Technically, you'd
Can I-
basically be turning your skeleton into a lich.
Well, it can't go that far, or else its intelligence would be so high that it would be able to fight against me.
Only if you give it a reason.
I wonder if there's a way to upgrade my skeletons. Like,
Technically,
forcibly give it... if I give it a shield and a short sword, can I give it +2 AC? Can I give it light or medium armor? Or I gotta be proficient in it, or at least be able to use something in it.
technically, yeah.
This is something I need to think about next time we go to town.
Anyway, Joshua,
Yes.
through a series of leaps and bounds, you have made
Well-
it to the broken window.
Through two, and not a series, two. A couple.
2 is still a series. They were in tandem. You
So
did
what?
one to get to the next.
Yes.
You used both to get to where you are, therefore it is a series.
Correct. I
A
would like.
duology is still a series, even though it is 2 movies.
Is it?
Yes, duology is the
I know what duology is, but it
Okay.
being a
yeah. Well,
The series does not have a definition for how long it actually is.
yeah.
okay. That
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
not how long the subject matter is. It's are they connected and are they sequential,
Okay,
like TV shows.
I get you. I would like to try to sneakily get in through the window.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you're gonna need to roll me another stealth check to get in.
I'm gonna pull out my regular dice because I've been rolling damn near nothing but above like a fucking 9.
Welcome to the party, man. It fucking sucks!
I ain't doing this bullshit. Nope. Next idea, because this one ain't it.
What happened?
I rolled a 2. And there's been like 6 times so far on this app that I've rolled a 3. And so at this point, I'm saying, nah, I'm not trusting it. And
I
I'm
mean-
going ahead and just rolling my dice.
I mean, the odds of anything back to back, specifically called numbers, meaning you roll like a 10 and then a 20, but being able to call it a 10 and a 20 before you roll it is 1 in 400. so is rolling 2 natural 20s in a row, or
Okay.
8s, or
I
whatever.
rolled 2 when rolling for advantage. That was fucking hilarious.
That
Yeah.
number, those odds only go up the more you roll and get the same number. So the 3 5s, was it, from earlier?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's like 1 in 800 or 8,000.
Yeah. Yeah. So I rolled my actual dice and I got an 18 with a plus 12 to my stealth, which would be a 30.
Okay.
God, I hate that.
I guess you gotta get better at stealth, Pippin.
I am the best at stealth. This
No,
is
you're not.
bullshit.
We are equal. You are not the best.
Evan, you're gonna kill me. Oh. Oh man.
Bullshit.
And then what would I have to roll to try to find some magical? Well, so number one, I am going to be looking for traps. But in addition to that, too,
You're gonna need to roll investigation for the traps. You still
Okay.
have detect magic up, so that's gonna be the easy part.
I got a
The room-
17 minus 1, so a 16 for investigation.
Okay. So the room you were about to enter looks clear. There's a torch on the wall that's burning, but it seems to be void of life. And there's like it's like a normal room. There's a torch on the central part of the stairwell. But like you're at one of the landings, and like there's carpet on the floor, a dresser against the wall underneath the window you're at, and then it's just the stairs down, the stairs up.
Okay. I'm going to do the stairs up.
Okay. As you're coming down from the window, how do you get down?
I'm going to...
Keep in mind, your character would have no knowledge of the events downstairs.
Correct. That's why I said I'm going up.
And everything
Mhm.
sucks.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to, like, pad my landing.
What do you mean? Just like
Like-
jumping windowsill to floor, or from dresser to floor, or whatever?
Oh,
What you talking about?
from windowsill to dresser. And then
Okay.
from dresser to floor.
I mean, from windowsill to dresser isn't hard. There's not too much of a height difference. Like, you imagine, you're thinking about it, and since you saw the magical tie from the tower to Pippin, you imagine, and you knew about, presumably, a lot of presumption here, you knew that Pippin would have a deed for a tower or castle or something of the sort somewhere in the land. Maybe this is it, maybe it's not. You know, this dresser, perfect height to put like a short candlestick and still have the light shining out the window. So
Okay,
it's like
so I'm gonna
2
start
inches
looking to see if I can find the deed.
the deed to
Mhm.
the house, or
Yeah.
to the tower.
Yeah.
Technically, that wouldn't be magical unless you're talking about the one that Pippin has.
I'm not talking about the one that Pippin has. But I'm looking
Okay,
in this drawer, like in these drawers.
Okay, that makes my job a lot easier because I just have to. Damn it. Well, I mean, one more try. Okay, so good news. You're standing on the rug, so with both feet, which means that when it picks up and starts to move, it isn't
No!
able to reach up and grab you. The downside is that the mimic that is the dresser grabs your hand.
I have a reaction that I would like to use on the mimic.
Yep, one moment.
Oh,
'cause
Cat, I've
that
dealt with
is-
mimics 2 sessions in a row now.
That is 5 piercing damage and 8 acid damage from the mimic bite.
Okay, so that is 13 in total.
Yep.
Okay.
I try to split it up just in case of damage resistances I forget about.
Wait, did 17s hit?
So what?
I got my AC is a 17.
Yeah, rolled an 18 plus.
Damn. I was hoping.
I know. Trust me, I know. I know to check your ACs because y'all have jacked ACs aside from
Me!
2 of you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Hellish Rebuke.
Yep. And that requires what now?
Well, they have a dex save of 17, but I'm gonna do it with the hand that's inside of its mouth.
So,
You point at a creature that deals damage to you. That dealt damage to you this turn, so my hand's inside of its mouth, so I'm gonna point a finger
yeah, one
inside of
moment.
it.
One moment. Okay, so you point your finger. The creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. That doesn't mean that it comes from your, or the damage is coming from your finger. It's coming from underneath it,
Right,
surrounding it.
right,
So it still has the chance to make the dex save throw.
correct. Or it takes half damage, and takes half damage if it succeeds. And it has a dex
Yeah.
save throw of 17.
17. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Sorry, just the way you phrased that made it sound like since your hand was still in it, it wasn't
Yeah.
able to make the dex save.
No, I just don't want
I
it to
got
be
you
aware of the fact that I'm pointing a finger.
Yep, I got you now. That is a 19.
Okay,
Plus or minus? Plus 1.
so modify
But
20.
it still takes... How much damage?
7.
7. Alright.
Yes. And I believe the carpet is gotten as well, because it is a radius of...
All it says is range of 60 feet, no area. So I think it's just the creature.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Technically, you need to roll for initiative now. And I
Okay.
need to
9
put
in...
in.
Got a 17.
Holy shit! You said 17.
Yes.
Okay. You would be going next then.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do... Oh, it needs to roll the dex save. Wait, no. It's only instantaneous. Never mind.
What's this for?
Never mind. That's not what it was for. I realized it's not for that anymore.
Okay, I just heard you make thinking sounds, and all of a sudden it needs to make a dex save. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Just confused for a moment.
Yep. I'm gonna do frostbite. Yeah. And it must make a Constitution saving throw of 17.
Okay. What must make this saving throw? Because you got a rug and a mimic.
The mimic.
Okay. All right. This is. No, that hasn't affected it before. Yep. I'm just looking through things, trying to figure out stuff. Well, it most definitely failed, so please enlighten me as to the damage that it takes.
Okay. 8 damage. 8 frost damage, to be precise. And it has disadvantage. Well, it's not using a weapon attack roll, so never mind.
Technically, no. Well, actually, yeah. It
is?
Actually.
Okay, well, it has
how
disadvantage
it's
on the next weapon attack roll before the end
How
of the
it
next
is
turn.
described is melee weapon attack, even though it is the actual object.
Oh, okay, so then if that's the case, then it would have disadvantage.
Yep. Technically, also, you are currently grappled by it because it has a hold of your hand, and it has adhesive, which means you're grappled. You have to, if you try to escape, it's a escape DC and all that, but you're still able to cast the spell, as far as I understand from this.
Yeah.
Just wanted to let you know that. Anything for bonus action?
For bonus action, Give me. Can I try to dislodge my arm?
That would have to be a grapple check, which is a full action.
Okay. Never mind then.
Unfortunately.
Then no.
All right. Next up is the Mimic. The Mimic technically has you grappled. It has adhesive. I already mentioned that part.
Sorry.
That's fine. Since it is still actively biting you, it's going to use its other melee attack. You said it has disadvantage, right?
Correct.
All right. That is going to miss. Look, I didn't pick. All right, so it misses its attack to start pummeling you with one of the other drawers, but it is now time for the Rug of Smothering, which is
The Rug of Smothering.
which is also going to attempt to grapple you. This again is going to be a attack roll rather than a pose check. 17 plus 5. You are currently restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating. You also take. That's a 1. That's a 6. So that's 7, 10 bludgeoning damage.
I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Keep in mind you're at risk of suffocating, so one of these rounds I might decide that you have no ability to speak.
That's understandable.
So for this one, dex save, right?
Yes, of 17.
Of 17, 15 plus 2 makes the DC.
Okay, so they take.
Half damage.
Yep, so half of 17.
Half of
They got a 10
17
and
round
7.
down. That's going to be 8, right?
Yeah, 8, because it would be 8, an 8 and a 9.
Okay, cool. You take 4 damage, it takes 4 damage.
Why does it take 4 damage?
It has an ability, since it's grappling you, to transfer damage. While it's grappling a creature, the rug takes only half damage dealt to it, and the creature grappled by the rug takes the other half.
Mm.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're grappled by 2 different things right now.
Oh my god.
And I can't get out of anything.
You have a hand free,
A hand free.
technically, but you are like 2 floors up. And this is taking place kind of in tandem with the combat wrapping up downstairs.
Okay.
Okay. End of Rug of Smothering. It is your turn.
I swear, if you lose another character to just separating from the party,
Please,
well,
no, he's supposed to be safe.
I'm gonna create a bonfire
want-
between the drawer and the rug.
I want you to know I don't do this on purpose.
I'm gonna. Well, here's the thing, right? I would have known that they were magical because I had detect magic.
They're not magical.
They're not.
They're not magical. So the Rug of Smothering is a construct. Actually, yeah, you would have known that the rug is magical. The Mimic, however, you wouldn't have, because that's just a monstrosity. Nothing
Yep.
magic about it.
I mean, that's okay. So, question: can I do a slight run back? Since I would have known that the rug was magical.
Tell me about it first, and then I'll decide.
Create bonfire on the rug.
Okay. Create bonfire on the rug, so 3d8 fire damage, right? Alright. I am going to... Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to have you roll an Arcana check. Because while you
Okay.
know that the rug is magical, you don't know what properties it has at the time.
Okay.
I'm going to have you roll the Arcana check. If you pass a 15,
Modify 20.
roll the damage, please.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to grab my.
I'm going to say that it automatically failed the Dex saving throw, considering it was, at the time, a rug.
Yes. That's what I like to hear. Alrighty.
Day is full of surprises, isn't it?
Oh yes.
First, you guys run into Iden. Sorry, first you guys run into a phylactery of a lich, and then Iden, and now you guys are being attacked by a room, basically.
Alrighty. So that's going to be. be 8 plus 6 plus 5. It's 14, 19. Because it would be 8 plus 6 plus 5.
Eight, 6, and 5. Yeah, that should be right.
Yeah.
19 damage. Got it. All right. Cool. Your current turn.
Okay.
What are you doing on your current turn? Nothing is currently in the bonfire.
Okay. Well,
The rug
that's
is
the
not
case-
on fire.
if that's the case, avoiding the rug, I would still want to check out the dresser. I understand.
Yep. And then fast forward events that have happened.
Okay, would we roll damage for the rug? Because that would be 3 turns before something happened with it.
3 turns.
Yep, because there was... Sorry, 2 turns, because it'd be there. The damage, when it tried to grab me and failed.
Well, when it
wasn't.
tried to grab you and failed, it would have moved out of that area. It would have moved to a different spot.
Okay.
Because the bonfire, or the campfire that you make only takes up 5 feet.
Correct.
So it would go from flat, covering a 5x10 area, upright into only a 5-foot area, and then it would still be able to attack you. And with it not actively burning,
So here's the thing, right? It would at least have to make the dexterity saving throw for the damage when it starts its turn. So before it goes to move.
you said
it says-
17?
Yep.
Alright.
And it says flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried would be on fire. And yeah. So
While technically a flammable object, it is not.
it's magical and sentient.
It is, but it's also not vulnerable to fire either.
Okay.
So,
But it does still have the dex save of 17, yes.
yeah, it still made the dex save.
Okay, so it'd be taking half, which would be...
I understand what you're trying to do here, by the way.
That'd be 8 damage halved, which would be 4.
Okay. Yep.
Kyle, do you mean survive?
Yes.
Well, yes, I mean survive. What I was meaning was have it die on his or from his hellish rebuke, which that was not quite enough to kill it.
Right. Well, yeah, so the hellish rebuke plus that stuff is essentially where I was at.
Yeah. Which I understood you were going for it being dead from the hellish rebuke.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, its natural health pool is slightly higher than that.
Is it still
So-
able to wrap around me, though?
Yeah, it's still got you.
Okay. Well, time to
So we
expend a
come back to
sorcery
present
point.
time on your turn.
Time to expend a sorcery point and save my air. I'm going to
And
do
do what
silent
now?
spell casting.
Okay. What spell?
I'm going to do create bonfire in between the dresser and the rug.
In between won't hit either.
Oh. Okay, well, then I'm gonna do.
From my understanding of Create Bonfire, it won't hit either one.
Then I'm gonna do Chilling Touch on the rogue.
Chilling Touch is a ranged spell attack, so go ahead and make that at disadvantage.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Normally, it would be a touch spell. However, because
it
I
is
have
a
the ability
ranged spell, not a touch spell.
Oh, okay. Well,
I understand. The name convention with this one is just terrible. But
It
Chill
shouldn't be
Touch.
Chilling Touch.
It shouldn't be. No, because it also doesn't do cold damage. The entire name is just wrong.
So my first roll is a 28. Because I
Okay.
got a 19 plus 9.
Yep.
And then a 16 plus 9, which would be...
Yep. That would still hit.
Yeah.
Damage, please.
That would be 2d8.
2d8. Yeah.
$11.
It is dead. The Mimic is going to try and notch down on your arm again. Or, keep notching down, I guess. Which, 3 plus 5, oh, excuse me, is 18, so that will hit. And that is 1d8 plus 3 plus 1d8. So that is 5 piercing plus 1 acid for 6.
Okay.
Dies to acid. Twice.
I liked. Oh gosh, not again. PTSD here. I do like to think I'm keeping somewhat accurate track of where your HP is.
I'm currently
not doing great.
28.
Okay, I'm only off by like 3 then.
Wait, hold on. Are we supposed to be at... Well, never mind. Because I was at full HP when we started. I didn't take any damage.
Were you?
Well, technically, this would be going on the same time that you guys would have
And yes, we long rested before we found the camp. So we were all at full, and he didn't take any damage in the fight with Aiden. And then it was all just the chase down.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm at 28.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. I missed like 3 damage in there somewhere. It's fine.
okay.
It's fine. Continue. Your turn.
Okay.
You still have a hand stuck inside of this mimic.
Yes, I'm going to use that hand to cast Chilling Touch. I'm joking because it's still range and it would still be I can see within range.
I would also question how well you can use it as it's just wrapping its tongue around your arm and hand. So what are you doing?
But it would just be touching it.
Yeah, but it would also interfere with some of your somatic capabilities with that hand.
Yeah, that's also true.
Which you did on your turn use a sorcery point for your subtle spell.
Which I already have marked down, but I still have, I believe, 2 left.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's fine.
I'm going to, with my other hand, cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Shocking Grasp. Is that one a melee?
It's a touch.
Okay.
Plus
Yep,
9 to
that
hit.
is. Yep, that is a melee spell attack. All right. So that one you do not have disadvantage on. Wait.
Right.
No, yeah, yep. I was right. Never mind.
And that's a nat 20 with a +9, so a 29.
Yeah, okay. Well, that is going to be 16 damage and roll an extra d8.
Okay. And that'll be another 6. So, 22.
Alright. Yeah, 22 damage. Not bad, not bad. The mimic is going to try and drag you by the arm and throw you into one of the walls. That's a 16 plus 5.
21.
I wasn't going to actually do the math on that since I knew it was high enough. And that is going to be 9 bludgeoning damage from you going into the wall.
I have a reaction that I would like to do.
Is it
Hellish?
the one before?
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah. Dex
My
save,
last
right?
burst. Yes, of 17.
All right. 11 will not make it. So that's full
Alright.
damage on a hellish.
Alright, and that is 2d10. That is for a total of 16 damage.
Damn,
'Cause
nice.
I got- yeah.
All right, -1, 6, enter. All right. I mean, it's not looking good for sure. Like you wouldn't want this
For who the mimic?
this dresser in the parlor for your house, but it is going to try and swallow more of your arm
Okay.
and do another bite attack, which is going to be unsuccessful.
I see. Well, if that's the case, shocking grasp. I got a 12 plus 9, so 21.
I was so close to saying, why do you keep using that spell? It's a ranged spell attack. And then I remembered you're not using Chilling Touch anymore.
Nope.
So that was a what now?
That was a 21, because I got a 12 plus 9.
Mm-hmm. Just to double check something, minimum damage on Shocking Grasp is 2. Okay, so go ahead and roll it. 2.
No, it wasn't a 2, it was a 7 and a 5, which is a 12.
Damn it. Alright, well, the mimic is dead.
You get to live for now.
Okay, I'm gonna barricade the area and try to get
With
some
what?
rest with the body of the mimic and the body of the rug.
Okay,
And my
the
body.
rug is a rug. It is not all that big or thick or
I understand, but I'm gonna
Much.
try to like shove it under the door to make it to where people can't just easily open it up.
what door?
That's in this room.
What door?
There's no
This
door to
is-
this room?
This is a small landing in between stairs down and stairs up. There's no door.
There's no door. Okay, well,
No
then I'm
door.
gonna enter back into stealth and try to find a place with a door.
Okay. Roll stealth, please.
Alrighty.
Are you going down or up?
Up. 17 plus 12, which is a 29.
All right. And you go up. When you get to the top of this set of stairs, you see a sort of open-ish room. There's a couple of doors on one side, on the outer wall side, but largely this is just like a flat room that leads to more stairs.
Okay, I want to avoid literally everything in this area.
Literally everything, you say.
In the nature
Literally?
of, if there's a rug, I want to go around the rug. If there
Okay.
is a dresser, I want to avoid the dresser.
There's a dresser on the outer wall. There's a rug down the center in front of it. And then on the inner wall, there's a couple of racks of weapons. Various kinds.
Okay, I'm gonna go the dresser route, and then I'm gonna use my shoes to lightly jump over it while in stealth.
I question your reasoning.
I ain't trusting shit, nor am I trusting the weapons. I just got attacked by a rug and by a dresser. And if I go that way, then it's not going to be touching the rug.
I mean, there's a way around the rug either way.
Okay, so if I can make it around the rug and not touch either way, I'm still going the route of the dresser, but I'm still making sure that I'm in stealth.
Okay. All right. Just gonna roll this for absolutely no reason. All right, you're able to make your way around the rug. Doesn't matter which side. Honestly, I was just kind of curious why you would choose to go towards the dresser when you just got attacked by one.
Because at the same time, I'd rather get attacked by a dresser than some weapons.
I understand. I just wanted to see your reasoning here. Yeah, either way, you're able to get around it just fine.
Okay. And I'd like to continue up the stairs.
Okay, before you're able to do so, the rug picks up off the ground and moves around in front of you, blocking your path.
How does it see me?
It rolled a natural 20.
I'm going to
Fuck.
make myself even harder.
I'm sorry, it literally rolled a natural 20.
I'm literally going to go. I'm going to cast darkness. And I'm going to go.
You cast
and
darkness.
stealth. I'm casting darkness on myself and entering stealth. Even harder.
Okay. It is actively observing you because it has blind sight up to 60 feet.
I hear you. Right?
Yeah, I understand you do. I was gonna leave it at the rug blocks your path, and then cut back to the other group. But what's your roll?
My roll was an 18 with a plus 12, which is a 30.
Just to spite me, huh?
Cause I ain't fucking doing this shit. I ain't getting caught up by no rug. I got 19 health.
Okay. When the rug loses sight of you, it spreads out to its full width across the base of the stairs.
Oh yeah?
Upright.
I got a solution for that.
So it is floating about a foot off the top of the bottom stair, flat, like a wall.
I want to jump over it.
There is.
Like diving.
I'm gonna
into the stairs.
I'm gonna let you try, but this is gonna be a tough one because there's not much room that it leaves. I'm gonna have two different DCs for this. One to clear it and one to clear it without it noticing. Fair?
Okay. Okay. What are the modifiers that I'm going with?
I am going to go with strength athletics because that's usually what is used for jumps
Okay.
when we don't want to calculate distance, which I don't.
That's fair.
I'm gonna say
I got a 15 plus 1 for whatever you're
okay.
that like to get over.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Calculating. You make it over the rug.
Okay. Would it be
Five.
stealth again to make sure I go unnoticed in the darkness?
But part of your clothing, your body, your shoes, you're not quite sure what, but it hits the edge of the rug and it attacks immediately. I'm not going to say if it hits, I'm going to roll that later. But we're going to cut back to the other group. Ground floor team. Team front door. What are you guys doing?
I'm standing guard next to Aranor. Me and my skeleton are stoic and like
Aranor?
acting like yeah.
Well, my
Aranor, by this time, you are able to bring back your Steel Defender.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
my steel defender's back. It's like, you tried, buddy. You tried.
It's beautiful.
And all it does is beep. Well, guys, do we go in? Ivan?
Sorry, what?
Back to us.
Oh.
Ivan, we just gonna continue up, or
I'm gonna quickly
'Cause
look around,
where
like
he is.
for items, and then yeah, I guess we can start heading up.
I like to roll to see if there's any dead human bodies.
I'm gonna look around as well.
Humanoid, I should say.
Alright, anyone who's looking around, make me an investigation check. Aranor, did you say you were looking around as well?
Well,
Investigation. Come on! Yes! Fuck yeah!
Aranor?
26!
Yeah.
Did you say you were looking around as well?
Yep.
What are you looking for?
Magic items,
Okay.
as well
So-
as just other items of intrigue.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll the investigation check. Scully!
Hi.
Fantastic news. If there were a body in this room, you would notice it. But if you wanted a humanoid body in this room, you're going to have to make it.
Well, I got
Plus side, if you're feeling a little bit morbid, there may or may not be 3 donors in this room.
Oh yeah! I'd like to go to the first donor and ask if they're willing to sacrifice their body for me.
No.
Aranor, Scully walks up to you and asks if you're willing to sacrifice your body for him.
I'm still going to walk away from Scully.
Do I make a Can I make a persuasion check then?
oh my god, that's fucking wild!
Given how long you've traveled with these people, I don't think they're going to fall for your bullshit.
Damn it!
I would love to see you try. I don't think anyone's going to agree to a head-to-head for rolling, especially after they know you and
God
what
damn
you
it!
do.
Just to
Rolling
die.
for what?
It was a
He's trying to
persuasion.
convince us to give up
It
our
would be a
bodies so he can make
persuasion
skeletons.
insight or deception insight, I guess, for trying to convince you to give up your life so that he could make a skeleton out of you.
My persuasion's +1. If I use intimidation, it'll be +2 because of the helmet, but I'm not going to do that. I don't think I have the intimidation
Alternatively,
factor.
If you're not being fully honest with them, it would be deception. What's that at?
Probably not. Probably the same. I think it's deception is +1.
Pippin. What were you looking for other than items? Pippin.
Sorry, what's that?
What were you looking for other than items?
Nothing really. It was just kind of looking for
Okay.
items.
Alright, well, you and Aranor are looking around the room, and aside from the faint traces of the thread of the rugs of smothering, there's not a whole lot magical in this room, but you do notice a door off to one side.
I'll go check it
At the
for trap.
far end of the room at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, I'll go check it for traps first, and then open it if
Another
there are any.
investigation, please.
Okay. Well, nobody said I roll well. 13.
That's not horrible.
My modifier is 6.
That is horrible.
So 13. Kyle's debating with himself. Is this... Do I give it to him? Do I let him die? What do I do here?
Dare you read my mind. Alternatively, there's a third option, and I'll tell you what it is. You walk up to the door, and you start just like giving it the old once over that you used to do, and you go You reach down towards the key, or the keyhole in the door, and you flick a piece of wire out of it. You hear a twang on the other side, and as an arrow embeds itself and sort of starts to split the wood on your side, even as it impacts the door with incredible force.
Nice!
Oh, if we need to unlock doors, I should probably tell you, I have knock.
I have the ability to pick locks.
Yeah, if you ever want to like open a door from a distance, just let me know. Otherwise, yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna continue through.
Okay. As you open the door, you are confronted by 3 kobolds.
Laugh at them.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the All-Seeing Eye? Oh, wait a second.
Who are all holding weapons and are along a thin corridor
You three aren't the kobolds.
That-
Wait, it was 5 kobolds?
that wraps around the outside of the tower.
Wait, was it 5 or 3 kobolds?
3.
3 that you can
You
currently
guys
see.
don't have me be named Eye, Ear, and whatever the third one's name was, right?
They sort of look sideways at each other, starting to draw weapons.
Are any of them damaged because of my fireball earlier?
Not on this level, it seems.
Damn!
Anything anyone wants to do, or should I just have you roll for initiative now?
I
Oh,
ask again. Do you guys know Eyes, Ear, Eye, Ear, and fuck? What's the third one's name?
Or his sibling? Good luck. It's been a hot minute.
Oh, hold on. I believe I wrote it down. Log.
I was looking for my notes because I thought I had written it down. I haven't seen it, so...
Oh,
I
wrote
like
it
to-
down.
Can I just cast fireball right now?
Eye, Ear, and Arm. Do you guys know Eye, Ear, and Arm?
They can't speak.
They
Common
were
helping.
sort of starting to pick up their weapons menacingly, like about to stab Pippin, and then they just stop, lower their weapons, look at each other, go into a tight huddle. There's a lot of whispering in Draconic, and then they split up, raise weapons again. No!
There are 3 kobolds that are traveling on a ship with some other people, so I just wanted to see if you know them.
They sort of lower weapons, go back into their little huddle, come back out, raise weapons. No!
How about you let us find the other people that came in here earlier and just we go look for them, because I know they're not supposed to be here either.
There'll be another puddle.
They lower weapons, go back into a huddle, confer for a moment. Confer for a longer moment. They sort of split up, 2 of them go in opposite directions along the corridor. One of them just turns around, raises his weapon menacingly, and just waits.
Can I use Fireball now?
Go
There's
for
only
it.
one of them now.
A moment later, the 2 kobolds come back. He lowers
Were
his
they just
weapon. They
checking his
turn, they
weapon?
confer. They confer. All 3 turn back. Just like, they leave their weapons at their side and says, go!
Nice. Alright.
Can I use Fireball now?
Yes.
Alright, everyone, let's keep
Technically
going.
can.
Come on! Come on!
Someone shut that guy up.
Okay, let's go. Like we have all this power.
Save with save spells.
Okay. You guys are able to move on further up.
All right. I guess I'm gonna continue looking for traps as I go.
All right, roll an investigation check.
Hey, that one's good. 24.
All right, yeah, you're able to spot a couple of crude tripwires on the stairs on the way up, and as you enter the landing, a third tripwire, and then stepping over the body of a goblin that seems to have been charred to go on up to the second floor.
The one that Scully set on fire.
Insufficient
Yeah, all
focus points.
I'm just gonna keep heading up then.
All right. The second floor greets you, shall we say, with a very lovely light. It's more of a pale light than the usual firelight, as glowing orbs are just floating through the air on this level. And they just float to and fro. Somewhere in the room comes the ethereal sound of something small, but something familiar just off the edge of what you can remember. And it is laughter.
Can I use Fireball on it?
Can we find out where it's coming from?
As you approach, one of the orbs of light comes closer to you and starts glowing red instead of yellow or white. Scully, are you actually using Fireball?
No!
Okay, I wanted to check.
I'll use Fire...
I see you have a tendency towards fire-related spells. Are you okay? You just
I think
wanna
I
watch
want-
the world burn.
I think I want to burn down a bank.
Orphanage.
Hey, I have nothing against orphans, but the
But
actual
money?
business of
But money?
Until that one time.
yeah, that one time.
Oh gosh. I feel like we're unlocking Scully's lore piece by piece.
Trying to think. So it started glowing red
Yeah,
because
then-
I tried to walk forward.
yes. And then as you just like start to pull back from the reaction of seeing it come towards you and start glowing red, it sort of moves back and starts glowing the same color as those around it.
Is it Faye Bullmarky again?
Let's see. Scully, specifically you. What shall we have you roll?
You said earlier that we couldn't remember exactly what it was. We could use a history check.
Yeah? Go ahead, make a history check.
All right, what is my history? I think it's
Plus
intelligence.
five, I believe. Because it is intelligence based.
History is +5, so 20 plus 5. Where are you? Come on, baby, come on, right here, and it is 13 plus 5, 17. Wait,
17.
18. 13 plus 5 is 18, right? Yeah, 18.
18. Yes. 13 plus 5 is 18. That's right. You hear this laughter very clearly in your mind, and you are seemingly just like pulled back through a memory to when you were just wandering through the woods just last night, and there was this laughter around you, and you remember looking to your left and your right and seeing a few pixies and a few sprites, and there were just dozens of both kinds all around you, and then in a flash you're back.
Oh God, it's Faye shit. There's pixies and sprites. Be careful, pixies. I think have polymorph. Where's that fairies? Whoever, be careful. They suck.
Can I try and like stay on the edges of the room and continue to progress forward without them giving me the red signal?
You can try.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try
What
and
do you-
like.
What
So
are you
basically, I'm
thinking for
assuming
trying
it's
to carefully get around.
I'm more like trying to avoid the center of the room. Like I'm gonna kind of stick near the wall.
Okay,
And
so these
try and go
floating
around.
orbs are basically moving from like wall to wall in unpredictable patterns.
Okay.
So what sort of check do you want to use to try and pick your way across this?
Acrobatics, probably.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a Dex Acrobatics.
22.
I'm sorry, dear sir. That does not beat this.
At 57.
It's not a 57. Don't
Be hilarious.
Don't put that bullshit on me.
It would be hilarious.
My
It was
13
a
plus
roll
9 just isn't
18.
enough.
It was a rolled 18 plus some. You rolled a what again? Total?
22.
22. It is matched exactly
Damn.
with an 18 plus 4 for a shock melee attack as one of them runs into you. You take 2d8 lightning damage as a
It's fight
yellow
time.
wisp impacts you. So that is 5 plus 6 for 11 damage.
All right.
Look, I said that if you could clear this place, it was yours. I never said it would be easy.
That's fair. Yeah.
We should have long rested.
Honestly, I am not disagreeing.
What we need to do is get back together so we can do a short rest or a long rest. What we need to do is try to find. I am sorry, I cannot remember your name. Let's just say the
Jesua.
Yeshua?
we need to get in contact with him. Can I send? Oh, that's not going to work. My cat's not going to be able to the entire thing. Even it is too dangerous. Ignore me.
I mean, nothing's impossible.
I will allow my cat to make the decision on his own. If he thinks he can make it up there, and he can somehow get him to go backwards to get to us, he's free to do so. If he thinks he can take any damage whatsoever, he's not going. If he thinks he can't do it, he's not doing it.
Excuse me, sir. Are you implying that I have free will now?
The amount of free will that cat has, at this point, the only free will he doesn't have is that he has to follow us. Other than that, he literally has the full range to do whatever he wants, and he has been.
I would like to remind you, sir, that I do have a name. I would appreciate a few use.
Oh my god.
My name is Henry Charles Fauntleroy Stripwood, Cocoon III, Etra Service, Sir Skulls. You did add to my name, so I would appreciate it if you would actually look at
Skull Meow.
it. At the time of my summoning, it was Skullfist, and that is what has been appended to my name. Thank you.
It was Skullfort originally.
Not originally. Well, it
Now
may
it's-
have been originally, but at the time of summoning Skullfist, if I remember.
But now it's Skull Meow.
I understand that, but the time of summoning is very critical in this situation.
Since you're a fiend, does that mean I manage because I know your true name?
No, you don't know my true name. You understand the name that I am called by in this realm.
So that means I can call you any name and it'll be perfectly fine since it's not your true name.
Technically, yes.
Does that, since you were here, you can talk to me, I can force you to tell me your true name? I'm not going to, but can I?
Honestly, sir, it would be very difficult, and no one has done that yet.
Let's see. If I see another fiend and I make a pact with it, can I get it to tell me your?
Dude.
I know.
It very much depends. It may or may not be something that happens. It may or may not be something that is consequential if you do, but I suppose a little reward would be in order.
I just realized we have a warlock on our team. A fiend warlock, I think.
Yes.
He's not there to answer that question.
But yes.
Yes. Yes.
We don't know the answer to that.
Warlock too.
Yes.
Alright.
Anywho.
Anyway, moving back to the matter at hand, he is too busy arguing with you over the use of his actual name rather than the cat.
Oh yes. Feel free to continue the story. I have future plans.
Pippin, Herodar, Aranor, stuff you want to do along here?
I'm gonna keep...
Continue on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to get past him.
How?
Acrobatically through the room. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna just try and run straight through the fucking room to the nearest door.
Okay, so abandoning all pretense of stealth or like avoiding them, you're going to just.
I'm not in stealth already from when I entered the room of the kobolds. So,
Mhm.
I'm gonna kind of just try and dash through.
Okay. I'm gonna call this an athletics.
Oh, that's nice. Strength athletics. That's something I'm really good at. Strong people stuff.
I understand, but to be
No,
fair,
I get it.
you are going-
I totally get it. It's just strong people stuff. My strong suit. All right, I'll roll. Ow! It just killed me. It's a 2.
My God, man.
Modified 2.
Jesus Christ, man.
Okay. As you push your way through the room, you take 6 points of force damage as a few will-o-wisps just phase through your body incorporeally.
All right, that's fun.
It does feel weird as they go through, but it does hurt. But it's nothing like the lightning strike that you had trying to that first time you tried to get through. Herodar, Aeronor, Scully, how are you guys getting through?
We may have to fight these guys. Can we use?
There's
Aeronor,
still
do you-
the,
Should we both try?
laughter of
What about Firebolt?
the sprites.
Try
Wait.
and see what happens.
We either have to ask them and use your charisma to talk through them, or we have to fight through them. That's the only 2 ways I can think of doing this, man.
I literally
You go
just
try
ran through it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stealth move through it.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth. This is just to get you straight through,
Okay.
so there's going to be no other checks as you go through.
19.
19. You manage to duck and dodge your way around these moving wisps of light and energy unscathed to the other side.
I'm going to try and stealth through as well.
Do so, please. And then please figure out what your Steel Defender is doing.
Yeah, man. That's not going to work out for it. Don't worry, I got your back. I got this.
Do you?
No, but I'm going to try.
What can my Steel Defender even do? Does a 16 get me through? Kyle?
He's mathing.
I was eating a chip,
Yep.
and I didn't want the crunch, crunch, crunch to be part of the experience, the
Makes sense.
ASMR. You start making your way through, picking and choosing the steps that you take, but one of the wisps starts to move out of your way and then stops and moves back into you suddenly as you try to move through, and you do take 7 lightning damage.
I'm going to pop.
Happens.
Okay. But aside from the one, you are able to make it the rest of the way through.
Nice.
Steel Defender.
Don't do anything with it, man. I'm going to attempt something. If it doesn't work, then we can decide that.
Sure, try it, whatever you're trying to do.
All right. Dear Fae folk around here, dear Fae, I have a hit. What's this? 16. Basically gained like half my health. in one go.
And I'm actually going to use another potion.
How much health do you have? Jesus!
I have 76, I'm not even at half.
Oh my god.
Another 16.
So that was 2 potions right there?
Yep, I am at 51.
Both. Alright.
Two more of my 8, well, two more of my 6, so I'm down to 4.
Alright. Scully, you were saying?
I would like to speak to these Fey folk. I would like to explain that I have good relations with the Fey folk and try to explain my weird thing I dealt with last night. And who asked me to, if I'm still in service to an individual, and try to explain it the best I can.
Alright, okay. Go ahead. Explain.
Jesus. I have good relations with the Fey folk. I went to the forest after being told to by the Fey and talked to an individual, and they asked me to join, or to go back with joining them. So I must, therefore, have some form of, I'm either in the service or have been in the service of a more or less powerful Fey. May I go past without being attacked or harmed? Pretty please?
You say that, and then voices start floating around you, saying, "Who is this? Does he have that? Does she know him? Does he serve?" And one of them finally stills, the voice stills itself in front of you and says, "Do you know whom you serve?"
I do not. Only that they asked me once again, and I said sure. To serve.
What was required of you?
I have not been asked yet.
And I ask for your earliest memory.
I woke up in a farm.
More.
I read a bunch of books about romance.
How? Where from?
Based I can get off of these books, they're a very cheesy necromance books about a necromancer and a bunch of romance stuff. That's as much as I remember, unless
They're asking like, how old were you? Where are you from?
Oh,
Dipping across the room.
I am old. Yes, from somewhere.
You forget.
Yes.
No knowledge.
Great knowledge under the no knowledge.
Perhaps God. You will learn.
I will learn.
A sprite makes itself visible close to you, and it just flutters down next to you and sits down on your shoulder. She has a vision for you. You know it when you see it. And she touches the base of your neck, and you feel this light magical spark just shoot up into your brain and just embed itself deep inside your mind. But whatever it was, you can't currently access it.
Understandable.
Wow! And if you choose, you can let this sprite understand your current emotional state. If you even know what your current
I do.
emotional state is.
My emotional state is a lot of confusion and determination.
Hmm. The sprite lifts off with its wings and floats gently back and forth in front of you, doing small circles and figure eights.
Absolutely beautiful.
She will make herself known, and then you will understand what you've accomplished for her.
That sounds fun. I actually am looking forward to that. Let's do this. May I please go through?
You may pass.
Yes! Yeah!
What
And the
everything go
sprite-
with you?
The sprite turns and moves into the fray of wisps and disappears, and then the wisps all move to the sides and above, forming this this archway of light from floor to ceiling.
This is known as accomplishment, Aranor. I think you should learn some.
You can't see Aranor, so
I know he's paying attention. I know he's over there somewhere. I
They
know.
don't care about you. They're more concerned about their.
Bull malarkey. I know he wants his steel defender.
Aranor is more concerned about their steel defender than they are about you.
Let us. My one skeleton, and the steel defender. I would like to go.
Well, steel defenders can move too.
Yes. I'm not giving commands to it.
Make a dexterity saving throw for the steel defender and for the skeleton.
Fuck. Is there any way I could just pick up the skeleton and walk through it with it?
You could have it go in front of you, I suppose.
What do I need to do?
When you notice what's happening.
No!
Holy shit! It's got a great dex.
As you move through as you start to move through this glowing archway of wisps, it starts to collapse behind you and move back to the shifting and ever-changing form that it had before.
By the way, my
Make
steel defender got
a-
18.
Dex saving throw for your skeleton. And
It's
then-
19 plus 4.
Okay, so you are able to notice it before any of the wisps harms your skeleton and get them moving closer to you or in front of you.
Nice.
The steel defender makes it through, only taking very slight damage.
Also, I lie. It's not plus 4, it's plus 2. It's 19 plus 2, so 21.
Mhm. So the steel defender ends up only taking 2 damage
That's not
from
too
the
bad.
wisps.
I feel
And
there's
you
something
are-
about it.
Able to move up to the next floor.
That's the power of persuasion, baby!
Kyle, I'm just gonna use mending on.
Again?
Mending's a cantrip. I can
Oh,
just use
sorry.
it.
Sorry, mending. Sorry.
Yeah.
I had a flashback to when you said you were going to use mending and then changed it over to your
Yeah.
tools.
Magic tools.
Because mending
Yep,
does
got
2d6
it.
heal.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna use mending on it quick.
Just let me know how much it heals for.
Well, you said it's down 2.
Yeah, it's only
2d6.
down 2. Fair.
So.
I mean, I'm
it's
not gonna let
full
you
health.
Uber charge it if that's what you're asking.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. It's full health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesua. Where did I leave you?
The attack roll for the carpet to see if it hit.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That is an 18 plus.
It hit.
Yeah. So you are currently grappled by just the rug.
Oh.
That is the only thing that has revealed itself to you from this room. You do take 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage from the event, though. So that is 11 plus 3 is 14 damage.
Okay.
And then you can go ahead and take whatever action you deem necessary.
Okay, well, I would like to exit the grapple and then use a bonus action to go into stealth.
Alright, go ahead and make me that grapple check. That grapple check.
Okay. Grapple is what? Because I don't see...
Dex, acrobatics, or strength athletics
Okay.
to escape. If you're initiating, it's only strength athletics, but if you're trying to escape it, it is Dex or yeah.
I got a 15.
Yep. All right. You are free of it.
Okay. And now I'm gonna enter into stealth.
Yep.
31.
Yeah. Do you have enough
Wait,
rogues?
do I?
Rogue levels to do that?
I don't think so, actually. So, because I know I'm
I
a
was
rogue.
gonna say it's definitely not one level in rogue that you need like 5.
Well, yeah, no.
5.
3 levels would be that because then you.
No, you're right. You're right. Yep, 5
But
levels.
I do not. I
is
just realized
something
that.
else. All right.
2 levels.
Yeah, 5 levels is evasion, I think.
Okay, well then I'm gonna continue up the steps as far as I can.
All right. So for that, you're going to take
Because I'm already
an attack of opportunity as you leave its threat area. I am sorry to say you are grappled once again.
I am down.
Jesus.
That is 3 damage.
I'm down. Oh wait, no, sorry, no. I'm at 2 health.
Oh gosh. What have I done?
He's about to be down.
There has not been a single attack that any of these have made against me that have failed, other than the initial grapple from the initial rug.
And there was a couple from the Mimic.
The Mimic was trying to bite down on me, which I don't understand how that one failed. But anything that the rug does, it succeeds. Apparently, that's my kryptonite.
Your kryptonite is rugs.
Yeah. I'm the rogue that can't touch a rug.
A curse, you say?
Yeah, DM curse.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've killed your characters enough to know that there's a curse as well as a blessing upon anything you touch. There's a curse and a blessing on anything you create, to where it is so easy for you to make them overpowered, but it's far too easy for me to kill you.
I don't even... You can say that, but you've been rolling above a 17.
I know!
This whole time.
It's a curse, okay? I don't intentionally go out to, I'm gonna kill Murray's character.
That would be funny, though.
If I did, it would be so much easier than the way I do it.
I'm gonna kill Murray's character.
I don't feel like it, because you do it pretty easily. When you try to kill me, I survive like a cockroach. When you try to kill me, it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna survive this, and you're like, oh, you encounter a rug, I die.
That's why I only put a rug in that room. But here you are.
Dude, you made it stop me.
It's what it would do.
It got a nat 20.
Look,
Dice are wild like that.
Look, if there's any one thing that most DMs do that I do not, it is fudge rolls.
I'm messing with you.
I know, but still. It was as much a surprise to me as it was you when I rolled that 20.
I have fudged a couple rolls
Oh.
in the party's favor.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have had to deal with a cultist that couldn't hit.
So, am I grappled again?
You are grappled again. Unfortunately, that happened on your turn.
I'm downed.
Unfortunately, yes.
It doesn't matter how much damage it does to me.
I know, but it does delay when your death saving throws come in.
No, it doesn't. Because my next turn is a death saving throw.
Well, yes, but
No.
And when it does,
He's saying the delay between us
Damn it.
getting there and you going down.
actually it does, because you went before this thing. No. Since you went before this thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I started
Yeah.
death saving throws, and then it does damage to me while I'm still wrapped in it, and that constitutes a failed death saving throw. So within 3 turns, I'm down if I don't succeed on all 3.
Okay.
If it does damage to
I'm
you,
gonna
though.
cut to the chase here. You're
dead.
down.
I'm dead.
You are for sure down at 0 hit points.
I'm dead because
At
I'm not
which
going to
point-
succeed.
Go ahead and roll your first death save.
Hey Kyle, how close are we to him?
I'm getting to that. Don't worry.
This can't be real.
I failed. I got a 2.
Okay, that is only one failure. That wasn't a 1, which would be 2 failures. That was only a 2. Okay. So, at this point, you guys are... I mean, I have been kind of jipping him on playtime compared to the rest of y'all's. So at this point, you guys would be on your way up the stairs to him, past the threads of a carpet and the beaten and burned body of a mimic, and on your way up the stairs to where he is.
When we heard a thud of him collapsing.
When you basically heard the sounds of a thunk, thunk, thunk of a carpet ramming somebody's head into something as you came up the stairs and saw him going from 2 hit points to 0 hit points. He rolled his first death save. Go. There is
Well, I'm
What
going
the
to walk up to him and I'm going to use Spare the Dying.
It's not going to help, though.
I'm gonna try and
There is a rug.
I'm gonna try and get the rug off of him.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't attack the rug.
Okay, you go and cast Spare the Dying. As Pippin goes, make that attack roll to pull the rug off of him.
So is this just
Actually,
gonna be
not
like an
an
unarmed
attack roll.
strike?
A grapple check.
Okay, so am I using strength,
Strength
athletics?
athletics. Yes.
High numbers only, baby.
Okay, you gotta beat a 12 from my end.
Okay. 14.
Alright, you're able to pull it off of him. Yeshua is able to breathe while he is unconscious right now.
Jesus.
And the carpet is free.
Oh, God, no, not the carpet. Not the rug.
I'm just gonna stab the rug quick.
I'm going to quick give Herodar a chance. Herodar,
Oh, because he
Would you
was
like to- yeah, because he wasn't doing anything during that. Do you want to try and hit the rug?
Sure.
Please swing on the rug.
First, I gotta roll for hit, right? Yep.
Yep, please.
Alright, cool.
Not hard, but
21.
yep.
And then...
It has an AC of 12. You almost did that by over 10.
10.
10 damage?
Yep.
Alright. You cut a nice section of cloth.
Okay.
Scully, you also weren't doing anything during that. Would you like to do something at this time?
Sure, I'll just use Toll of the Dead on it. I don't know if it'll actually do damage, but it should.
Remind me of the flavor text of Toll of the Dead.
One
Are
moment,
there
please.
any conditions?
There's
For that?
It just hears a
Um,
bell.
you hear a bell
It takes
in the
necrotic.
air. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic, unless it has damage. Then it takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Makes a wisdom
Okay.
save.
This has a -4 to its wisdom.
Fuck yeah.
19 minus 4 is 15. What was your save?
Is it,
Of 16.
13, I believe.
16.
His
Attack save is
16.
16.
Okay.
Alright, roll the d12 for damage, please.
Let's see, 2d12. It says 2d8. Does it mean I do 2d12 now?
What?
Yeah. Because it would be an upgrade, because it's an upgrade
can't-
cantrip.
Oh, okay. Yep, I see where I went wrong with that one. Yeah, should be 2d8.
Well, it's already taking damage, though.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh.
2d12.
By the way, if we let that rug do any damage to Murray, Murray was just dead in one hit because he's technically unconscious. Any hits on an unconscious creature are an automatic crit.
Damn it. Well, I
Which
got
would
15
be-
damage.
But you did reset his death saving throws.
Thank fuck.
That's
So that would only be 2 negatives. And he would be able to make a third. Sorry. Scully, what was that?
15.
15. Thank you. Alright.
Does that mean my skeleton attacks now?
Yes, that does mean your skeleton attacks now, please.
Alright, it's going to
How
roll.
is your skeleton attacking?
It's going to shoot a massive arrow at it. So it's going to be
A
1d.
massive arrow. Specifically
Yeah.
massive arrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a normal size arrow, but it's massive. It's
All right.
1d6 plus 2.
I'm gonna take
Plus
1
3.
away from the attack roll, but give you 1 extra on damage. Fair?
I don't even think I have extra arrows. I think it just has normal arrows.
I know, but flavor text here. I'm letting
Sure,
you
why
get
not?
away with stuff with the skeleton because I like the skeleton, okay? Leave me be.
God damn it. God damn it, that skeleton's amazing. Alright, so
Yes.
it gets what is it? Does it get I guess a plus 2, right? It's just a d20 plus 2.
Should we? I think.
It rolled a lot. So it's going to be 12 plus 2. So does a 14 hit?
A 14 on. Yes. Yeah, it has an AC of 12.
That is good. That's good. So it's going to
Damage,
be a 1d6, which is you, which is a 2 plus 3 plus 2. So 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage.
Alright, yeah.
Cool. Next.
Ahem.
Ahem.
It's still alive.
No! Aranor!
It
Pippin!
sort of gently floats down to
Since
the
my steel
ground,
defender
but you
wasn't doing
can
anything either.
but you can see that it starts to just like start slowly moving back towards the center of the room because
My
it's
steel
still
defender's gonna
animated.
wallop it.
All right. Roll an attack roll for the steel defender. It is technically prone.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it has advantage.
And well, it got a 10.
It is going to miss.
Yep. How far is it from me? Kyle?
It's basically trying to slide its way down the stairs like a slinky.
How
Or,
far
sorry.
is it from me?
Not like a slinky. At the pace of a slinky.
Okay.
It is fairly close.
And you said it's
You could
prone?
hit it still. Yeah, it is prone.
It is disadvantage to shoot at then.
Disadvantage for ranged, yes. Advantage for melee.
I'm gonna walk up to it, ignite my sword, and slam down on it.
It has an AC of 12 and health of 1 right now.
I don't know if you can do it, man.
Make you
I
roll
hit it.
for that.
It dies.
Yes, it does. I was not going to make you roll for that.
I rolled a 12, so
All right. Well, congratulations, you cleared floor 3. Technically.
now I'm gonna walk up to Joe and I'm gonna shove a health potion down his throat.
All right. Heals him for how much?
4d4. And it's going to
Yeshua,
heal-
I am not going to make you roll a death saving throw since you are being fed a health potion.
Well, he was already used Spare the Dying, so he's done making throws.
Also true.
10, 11, 15. Jesua has 15 life left.
I have 16 in total.
16.
Spare the Dying
because
is 1.
Spare the Dying does not heal, it just makes you not have
Spare
to
the
make death
Dying
saves.
brings. Yeah, it brings
Oh.
him to stable, not up to that.
Gotcha.
Got it.
That's why I'm walking up to him and forcing him a potion.
Okay, guys. I'm useless, so I'm taking a nap.
My boys, I agree. We should probably all do that. A rest.
Is there
Short
a
rest,
room on
learners.
this floor?
There are a couple of doors on this floor.
I'm gonna check him for traps quick.
Investigation, please.
I would like to go to the one where I already killed the mimic and the
That
rug.
is a floor or a half a floor down.
You know, I would go half a floor down to go to a spot I know is safe versus to enter another room with a rug.
That is a fair thing.
I like how it's the threat of more rugs.
Dude, you have hit me for 78 points of damage with a rug.
And a mimic.
The mimic didn't do shit for damage.
Oh.
The mimic did more than you think, actually.
It did a total of like 20 damage.
27.
Yeah, okay. So 27 out of 75. You did over 50 damage.
Slightly more than that, I think. I
40,
haven't
48.
Rug.
keeping track of like how much the mimic did each time, but it was at least double digits each time.
It was like 20, but even if it did like 27 out of 78, that is still 51. Yeah, 51 damage dealt by a rug.
It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Ah, that's tough, buddy.
My
So-
investigation check was a 10.
Yeah, these doors seem alright.
Yeah, alright. I didn't find any traps, so we can check a room if we want a long rest in one of the rooms. I'm gonna just open one.
We can attempt a long rest, or we can attempt a short rest.
Well, we're losing spells.
And health.
Yeah.
I am not that good either, so.
So long rest. We'll just
Long
lay on
rest,
top
you
of
say?
each other and stack the door to where nobody can get in.
I have a
If we
skeleton
long
who will.
rest- If we long rest, are we giving ourselves a lot higher risk that Aiden gets away?
You are putting. I wouldn't say that it's a high risk that he gets away. You
I'll say
are
the high risk
putting
of people
yourselves
alive.
at a higher risk that something bad will happen, considering this is technically the middle of a quote dungeon. But it's up to you what you guys do. If you all
I
need the
need a
health
long
and spell slots, you need the health and spell slots.
Right. All right. Yeah, we can long rest. I'm okay with it.
Are we safe if we long rest, is the question.
Only one way to find out.
Well, I have good news. Is I have a skeleton who doesn't sleep, so he'll keep an eye out for a while. And so I also have a cat who I don't know where is at right now.
The cat's around somewhere.
Yeah. So I
You can-
think,
if I remember right, you can see through your familiar's eyes.
yeah, but that's a invasion of privacy right now. I can't do it right now, but I do have a tiny hut I can summon that we can sleep into. I can put
Inside
on,
a building.
yeah, a tiny hut inside of a building.
I am going to
Man.
open one of the doors, hoping for like a smaller room that we can hold up in.
Okay. Given the amount of, shall we say, commotion that's been going on, you open the door, and there are 4 goblins on the other side holding up weapons.
Fireball.
I'm gonna close the door.
No, I'm going to say let him fireball.
There's a hissing sound as you start to close the door, and it almost latches before Scully yells, "Fireball!"
Yeah.
Guys, let's go to the area that I was in that I already killed the mimic and the rug.
You mean the landing? Where we're
Yeah.
obvious where we're at?
Hey.
You're half a floor down from where you guys are.
Because it was on in the stairway up that you got attacked.
Mm-hmm. And then they opened a door, and the first thing they saw was things that are going to kill them.
So, Scully, are you actually casting Fireball?
Are we going in there? So how it is Pippin closed the door.
Kill the goblins quick.
All right, then I'm going to we're gonna open that door, and I'm using goddamn fireball, so everyone get out of the goddamn way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just step over and let him open up and cast fireball right away.
Woo!
Please don't burn down my keep.
I did 26 damage. And I got a bunch of ones. 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4. A couple others.
Scully,
Yeah.
I want you to know you're gonna have to roll the dex saving throw for your own Fireball,
Woo!
because you cannot throw this thing far enough to be out of it.
Woo!
Anyone within 20 feet of the door, which is to say, Pippin, Paradar, Aranor, I'm not sure what you did.
I'm not right next to the door. I was just looking for a door and then someone opened it.
You're about, what, 15 feet away?
Maybe.
Alright, roll the check.
And you said Dex.
Roll it for your skeleton
Dex.
and your steel defender as well.
So mine
We'll do
is
the
17
field
plus
defender.
1.
Basically, everyone on the floor.
And yours is
Yes,
Field
so
Defender got a
it's
17.
15.
on the floor. Everyone, I believe, needs a 16 for the spell save DC.
Son of a bitch.
So I got 18, and my boy got a 19.
So everyone who gets a 16 or more takes only half damage on this.
How much damage is everyone taking, Scully?
Scully,
26
Floor below y'all.
divided by 2 is, what, 13?
13
Yeah.
damage.
Well, my skeleton's dead. I'm fine.
Define
I'm-
fine.
How much damage?
I have full health.
How much damage
So-
was that full thing?
You did
Scully,
26.
you were in the fireball.
I took
Yeah.
26. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna
So,
use Uncanny Dodge to make it 13. Because I failed my dex my dex.
Don't you take half damage already because of evasion?
Evasion is only when you succeed. It turns half damage into no damage. I just read it. So now I have to use
Okay.
Uncanny Dodge.
Alright.
It's my reaction. So 13.
Okay.
I'm at 29 HP. I'm okay.
I'm at 28.
Oh, nice. How are they doing?
Psycho.
How are these goblins?
The goblins on the other side of the door are affectionately called Very Dead.
Yes!
See, look, Jezua, you didn't have anything to...
Nothing to worry about.
I'm half
There's
the
just-
floor below y'all.
And goblins are considered humanoid, right? Because you can play as one.
I don't think so, because you can also play as things that are considered not humanoid.
Yeah, but you can play as dwarves, gnomes, bugbear. They're humanoid-ish.
Yes, goblins are considered a humanoid.
Aw, boys! I'm back in town!
I'm gonna
Alright.
walk down. Joda, he cleared the room. We're fine.
Alright. I also have stories to tell
Not
once
Joda,
we
Jezua.
rest.
Fuck.
So, who
I'm
is
just gonna
on
rest on that
first watch?
I need my sleep so I can get my boy up. But before we go to sleep, I have, once we put our little camp and everything down, I need to talk to some people. All of you.
Okay.
So,
Um,
first of all, I have a magic book that is super gives powers. I lost it.
I don't know where it is.
Fuck. Are you sure? Because the last time I remember to study it. And see if you can find any secrets hidden in it.
What if I said I'm still looking at it?
I would be happy as long as you find some something hidden meaning into it that can help me in the future or yourself in the future. I would be okay.
I don't think this is gonna help me, and Scene, I don't know what's gonna help for you. So here you go. Have a
Oh,
day.
thank you. Thank you. I'll deal with that in the future. Second, I should probably explain how I got through the little fey magic creatures without taking damage. So, you remember that time before I got my dick touched by a snake and I started shitting everywhere? Or maybe it was after I started shitting everywhere.
What?
Yeah. So,
when he was
I
tied
was...
up in the forest and got his penis bitten by a snake when he was out on death's door.
Yeah. So I went into the forest and I started dancing with a bunch of fey magic creatures, and one of them was like, "Hey, you used to be a part of the service of me or whoever. Are you gonna come back to join me?" Well, since I didn't want to be attacked by a bunch of them, I said, "Sure, why not?" So I may be under or something like that under faith a powerful fate thing. Well, since I don't like being under, I don't believe in powerful deities. I just believe in powerful people. I don't want to be under their thing, as I'm going to be underneath their. I'm under their service for a while. But my long term is to get away from all this, sever the contract, whoever it was, and or do something against this individual. So if it seems like I'm going against all of you for something like that, I'm not. And if something goes wrong and I need help, I'm going to have a safe word, and the safe word is going to be Panda.
To this,
So-
Pippin is going to lean up against a wall in like a corner, like put some stuff around him to make it look like he's got a little blockade going, and go to sleep.
Very, very quietly towards the stairway, you hear a very small whispered voice say the word Panda.
Panda. Don't worry about it.
that's comforting.
No.
Don't disobey a lady or Panda.
Never forget.
Fuck.
I could. This is not in me, but I could be lying also, and I could like for the full thing for power. I could be just saying this to you guys so you guys don't think I'm betrayed at the last moment. Which I'm not. Anywho. Should we take a long break?
A long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curled up ready for it.
Alright. And you guys want to say anything?
No.
Aranor
Who
gives
is
no shit.
taking watch?
My skeleton's dead. Forgot.
Yeah, your skeleton died from your spell.
Heroically.
Heridar's watching first, I'll watch second.
Okay. Herodar, please roll me a d20.
$17.
Okay. One. You hear some scuffling in the walls during your shift, but nothing major seems to happen.
Oh yeah.
Pippin,
Yeah.
you're on second watch, yeah?
Yep.
Roll.
That's nice. I like that one. It's a 4.
Hey, you know that scratching I mentioned?
In the walls?
One of the doors opens. Not subtly or anything, but the door opens.
I don't like this.
Make me a wisdom perception check.
By the way, at this point, I'm done resting, so technically I can just be aware, but I'm not like, actively doing anything.
I mean, if you want to make the check too, go for it, but
Fuck you guys. Modified 1.
Hold on. 14.
okay. Whatever it is, it does not show itself. but the door has been opened by something.
Hey Pippin, what the fuck is that?
I'll find out. I'm gonna go through the
No,
door.
Pippin. Pippin, I do not recommend you be the one to investigate this shit.
Pippin, do you actually just like do that? Do you say I'll find out and go through the door?
Yeah.
Cool. A kobold pops up from nowhere and says, "Gotcha, bitch!" and stabs you. You take 6 points of piercing damage as he stabs you with a dagger.
Shoot at it. Wait.
How much damage? 6?
Yes.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge to 3.
Say what now?
I said I'm gonna uncanny dodge to 3.
Alright. Reminder,
Aranor
this
is
is
15.
before the full rest kicks in.
For him, Aranor's gotten the full rest.
Well, it's that you only have
Well,
to sleep for 4
if I
hours.
remember right, Aranor's thing only applies to how much meditation he needs, not how much rest overall.
No, it says I gain the benefits of a long rest in 4 hours.
Okay.
I use
either
hold
way,
person on it.
So that's how elves
I'm
work.
not worried. It's a single kobold.
Why would it attack us if it was a single against an entire group of people? It would have to have the intelligence of like a 2.
So, I roll initiative, you said?
Yes. Roll initiative. Anyone that
Aranor rolled a
is
15.
awake and or taking part.
At 19.
Pippin has a 19.
Aranor, do you need me to help for this, or can I go back to bed?
Go back to sleep.
Cool beans. Good luck. Just turn my back on the battle.
It'll be fine.
Excuse me. So I have Pippin's roll. Who else?
15.
Got it.
And I think it's just the 2 of us.
Excuse me.
If you want to join, you can.
Technically, as long as this isn't a long interruption, then I think it's like... What is it? How long is it? Fuck.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Might be.
Which no combat that I've run has gone more than 10 minutes. For sure.
Right. So as long as it's not more than 10 minutes interruption, we're fine. All the
Yeah.
rest of you are fine. So
Which you're fairly certain you could take a kobold in this,
oh yeah.
and then another one pops out from somewhere. 2 kobolds in this, and then another one. 3 kobolds, and then another one.
Anyways,
4 kobolds. Anyways, yes, Pippin, top of the order. Are you going to stab Mr. Gotcha Bitch?
I'm gonna start by using my bonus action to go into stealth.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Did you nat 20 it?
What'd you get?
Nat 20?
Unfortunately, this matched.
Yeah, I had a
Roll
feeling
again.
that's... Okay. 19 is what I rolled, so 31.
I was gonna say 19 in total. Wow, you're off your
No.
game.
No.
But yeah, 18 minus.
Alright, perfect. Then I'm gonna, like, get behind him
Mhm.
and shank him with my dagger +1 right through the throat.
Roll to hit.
26.
I mean, you do have advantage, so yeah, I guess. Since you're in stealth. And then
11
you
damage. I
What
have.
unspeakable war crimes do you do to this kobold?
I'm just stabbing it through the throat and going, "Gotcha, bitch."
Deserved.
I mean, fair is fair.
Yep. So I literally just right through the back of the neck. Clean off the blade on it, tap its pockets quick.
There goes that goblin. And it is second goblin's turn. And
I thought they were kobold.
Sorry, kobold. Yeah, yeah. Thing. Aranor. Wisdom perception, please.
All right. Let's put that die away. That is a 22.
Okay. Unfortunately, this kobold does not gain the effects of being hidden, and you see it try and sneak up to you, and then jump up and yell, "Gotcha, bitch!" and try and stab you. But you saw it coming.
So it doesn't have advantage.
It does not have advantage. It still stabs you, though. And it still hurts.
I can use shield.
Shield adds +5,
Five.
which brings you up to an AC of
20.
20, right? Okay. It still hits.
Fuck.
That was a 17 +4. Anyways, damage. Yes, thank you for the reminder. 5 damage.
Wow.
I know, right? Drama queen. Sorry. So that is 5 points of damage to Aranor. And then it is Aranor's turn.
Well, I was sitting in a corner, so I'm just gonna stand up and pull out my sword, and I guess we're going to slash him.
Good luck, Butcher Pete.
What's my sword modifier? 4. Does a 14 hit? Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Swords on fire, dealing 9 damage.
So this one's dead.
Okay. I was waiting for that before I swung again.
I know. I was finishing a chip.
Happens.
Yeah, no,
'Cause, you
I'm
know,
impaling that
snacks.
thing going, who's got who now? Bitch.
You are effectively redecorating the local area in the
Blood.
newest fall color of blood red.
Lovely.
Pippin, in the back of your mind, as you're painting these walls red with the blood of whatever unfortunate creature you come across, in the back of your mind, you're going, "Gosh, this is my place. I'm gonna have to clean all this up."
I'll
Diddly
hire
diddly.
kobolds to come clean this up.
I got skeletons. Never mind.
The other two kobolds that popped up, both of them were holding a bucket of like soapy water in one hand and a dagger in the other.
Clean it up, and you guys can go.
The first one runs over and goes up to the kobold that you killed, Aranor, and picks up the body and just yeets it through the door, the open door by Pippin, and then gets down on all fours and starts scrubbing at the blood stains and some of the guts on the ground. The other one is going to run over to the door, reach into the doorway, and after a couple of clicks,
Oh, you son of a bitch, it took me way too long.
opens up part of the wall as a second door. And another couple of kobolds come out and start scrubbing at the blood stains on the ground. They effectively clean up the body and any viscera, shall we say, before disappearing back through the double doors, and they close it. And then the door opens again. One of the kobolds reaches out, puts a sign on the door that says "Staff only, do not enter," and then closes the door.
Goblin cleaner. Clean the dungeons for the hero come. Alright, back to sleep.
I'm just gonna rest again for those next 4 hours.
All right, who's taking those last 4 hours then?
Well, I was on second watch, so that would be me.
All right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
y'all
a second
have
long rest in.
a lovely long rest.
Woo!
Yay.
Oh,
I told you I would put it in somewhere.
Put what in?
Goblin cleaners.
goblin
Goblin
cleaners.
cleanup.
Goblin cleaner.
All right.
Clean the dungeon before the heroes come.
I'm awake now. I like to cast a 4th level slot to summon 3 skeletons.
what
From
body?
what?
The 3 goblin bodies.
They were
That were taken away
Yeah, they took those away.
and cleaned up, and there is no more blood, bones, or body parts from them.
Did they toss it out of the room though?
No, they took it with them.
He tossed the one that Aranor killed out the room, and then they took it with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Also, Cole, I told you I would put that in somewhere.
I know you did. I did not expect it. Honestly, and it took me way too long.
I know.
then I'll cast
What happened?
4th level fire beam.
Fire what?
Yeah, a 4th level fireball. No, I'm not gonna do that. No one.
So
Are you just
I'm
gonna kill the 5 of you right now?
It went across my mind. I was very disappointed not having 3 skeletons again.
I mean, somewhere in the back of your head, there's a voice saying, "You know, I could make 4 more skeletons out of the people in this room."
Yeah. And it would be deserved.
I'll blame you.
Let's see.
I think that's a problem.
I don't have any bodies.
Why are you staring with murderous intent at All of
Scully,
it.
I can put a body in this room right now. If we want.
So you're saying you can bring a body into this room where I can use raise undead, animate dead on it?
Oh no, not that second part. No.
That's disappointing.
Because you won't be able to do anything if I bring the second.
See,
This
man.
place has running water? Awesome!
I mean,
Well,
the kobolds had soapy water, so there is the invention of soap here as well.
Fucking winning?
can we go? There's a hole in the wall. Can we go through the hole in the wall and see if there's anything in it?
Sure. Scully, roll a perception check as you look through the hole in the wall.
Where's my perception? My perception is +3 of wisdom. So, 16 plus 3.
Okay, you look through this hole. It's close to the door that the kobolds had come through. Not that you know that. And you look in, and inside there's this. It looks like this really weird object that has a round glass face with little tick marks every couple inches, and these two sticks, basically. One of them is moving, and then it stops for a minute, and then it moves again, and then it stops. And then underneath this is just this swinging pendulum, back and forth and back and forth. And next to it is this thing that looks like a rubber stamp. Next to this little wooden it's not exactly a shelf, but like you can stick papers in it, and they stick up at an angle. And as you're watching, one of the kobolds walks by, pulls a paper out of one of these slots, takes the rubber stamp, puts some ink on it, stamps his paper, puts the stamp back, and then puts his paper back in the slot, and then walks over to a very small, very neat bar off in one of the corners.
What?
By the way, if y'all haven't heard of Goblin Cleanup, it is currently on Kickstarter, and it is pretty fun. There are four levels in the open beta right now on Steam. You know, completely unrelated.
Pippin, what is this?
What's what?
What am I looking at?
What do you think you're looking at?
I'm watching a goblin with a contraption doing stuff.
I mean,
Kobold.
no.
Well, it's not a goblin.
Yes,
It's a
kind of. Honestly,
Kobold.
they're the cleanup crew. Just leave them be. It's fine. They're fine.
I need
My
three bodies,
place-
and you
my
took my 3
place,
bodies away from me.
My place comes with cleaners. Just let them be.
I need 3 bodies. What's a necromancer without necromancy?
We'll go get you more bodies. How's that sound?
I need bodies. It makes me
We'll
scared.
go kill some people, make you
Don't
happy.
curse
Alright?
this shit.
Alright. No, shut up, Bella.
If you give me 3 bodies, I'll give you, for some reason, my pair of manacles I have on.
Yes, the deal. I'll do it.
Why the fuck do I have these?
Because I used them on you. That's where the other paramanacles went.
I also have a 1 stake. So, oh, and a steel mirror.
Jesus.
A holy symbol. I understand the crowbar and the hammer. Why do I have a holy symbol?
Why not?
Yeah, true enough.
I'm going to because I've been rolling so well in perception checks or investigation checks, I'm gonna choose to use my passive investigation in looking for traps from here on, and it's a 16. And I'm going to continue going up the floors.
I'm
As
also
I-
going to continue going up the floor.
Yep, might as well.
I will follow. Like
I have some good news in two
Like Shaggy.
regards.
I would also like to follow.
I'm like Shaggy, and I'm scared as shit.
There.
I have good news in two regards.
Good to hear.
In one, you are able to spot a few of the other crude traps around, a couple of them attached to crossbows pointing down the stairs and such. And the other, there seems to be, from what you can recall from looking from the outside, only this last floor before the top.
I'm going to cast, use my wand of detect magic to cast detect magic.
There's a couple of magical items in here. There is one on the ground that looks like a carpet. There is one inside one of the dressers on one of the walls. The mirror seems to be magical, and then there's several things on the floor up from you.
It's another carpet. I'm gonna go into stealth and try and sneak up and stab the carpet.
Go ahead, roll stealth.
23.
Alright.
Stab that carpet! Just gonna use my short sword, I think.
I got a 19 for stealth.
Down with the carpet.
Alright.
So I presuming it doesn't see me, I swing my short sword at it.
Yeah, you hit it. Damage, please.
36.
36 damage. You shred this carpet of flying to where it is no longer useful.
Oh!
Oh.
Like, you hit it, and like, as your blade pierces it, it picks up off the ground and flies once around the room, shredding itself on your blade that you have stabbed it with, like shredding it from the point of contact to the far end of it as it flies away. Just like comes back and just crumples on the ground at your feet.
Fuck. Alright, I'm going to look into the cabinet then, or the drawer. You said there was an item in there.
Mm-hmm. You reach out and pull the drawer open?
Yep.
Alright. You pull the drawer open, and there seems to be a mint condition box inside, holding what the cover of the box describes as The one, the only deck of many things.
God, what? Again? How many of these do we have?
So
Jesus.
that's going right in the old pocket.
Thing
Which
is-
pocket?
I'm thinking this is probably the deck of many things.
I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
All right, please roll me a d20.
A 2.
Oh,
A 2, you say? You're none of your best friend's best friend,
That's fucked up.
it says menacingly.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I know that pain. I know that
And
pain.
then what about the mirror?
The mirror seemed magical when you cast the.
Detect magic. Like, is it like a
Detect
big
magic.
wall mirror?
No, it's one of those that's like 1.5 feet by like 3 feet. One of those long, wider mirrors that like goes above the dresser. Currently, you're too short to look into it. I'm sorry.
I'm
very
just gonna put it in my bag of holding. Like, I'm just gonna right into the bag of holding.
I believe you know what I'm going to ask for.
You're gonna love it. It's a natural one.
oh dear lord.
You still here, Cole? All right.
Yep, I'm still here.
I'll
Natural one.
make
The
sure.
back music.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh no! I mean, we're wrapping up here anyway.
There.
You look like you insult Matt Mercer's DMing abilities.
I have. How does he know? Hippin cannon, not Cole cannon.
Mhm. But yeah, that seems to be everything in the room.
The carpet.
Trust me, everything in this room was predetermined. You did that to yourself, and I did that to you as well.
That's fair.
Also, how would you know that the carpets you faced so far were magical? I'm joking. You would
Yeah,
have probably talked to Yeshua, and he would have probably told you.
I mean, in theory.
In theory.
Can I get a slight run back of what happened in the last 5 minutes?
You guys basically came up the stairs. There was a carpet, and there was a dresser, and there was a mirror, and then it was just basically the normal floor. Pippin cast Detect Magic with his wand, saw that the carpet, mirror, and there was something in the dresser that were glowing. He stabbed the carpet, effectively killing a carpet of flying. Found a deck of many things inside of the absolutely normal dresser, and shoved a mysterious mirror, magical mirror, inside of his bag of holding, being insulted about 3 times along the way. 2 times along the way. That was it.
Thank you very much.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
So do I see the deck of many things? Like when he's putting it into his bag?
Pippin, I'm gonna let you answer that one.
Yes.
Pippin?
Pippin.
Getting another beer.
Sorry, I was muted. I totally forgot I was muted. Yeah, I basically just moved it fast. I went fast with it, not stealthy. You know, I was like I just see it, just
Mhm.
quickly just put it right in the bag of holding. So everybody may have seen me put it in the bag of holding, but you would have had to been paying real good attention, or or something. So I'd say you can roll for it to the DM's decided DC.
And it would be perception.
Yeah, perception probably.
Okay, so with disadvantage, I got a 19.
Then yeah, you saw it.
Hold on.
Okay.
I think that's a fair assessment of you seeing it.
I got a 18.
Yeah, I think 15 would be a fine DC. So
Okay. I would like to, while in stealth, try to pull out the deck from your bag of holding and do so quickly, knowing that it'll bring me out of stealth.
What did you roll for stealth?
I ended up rolling a 31 because it was a 19 plus 12.
Pippin, do you want to try and...
I mean, yeah, I'll see if I can see him. So is that perception we're thinking?
Yeah, I would think
Feels more
so.
canonical versus like investigation. Yeah, I'd say that makes more sense.
Yeah, because you're not per se
Holy
actively
shit!
looking for it.
Holy shit! Nat 20 to see you!
Oof.
Okay. Okay.
That's fucking wild! You can't catch a fucking break! Oh! At least I'm not gonna stab you, probably.
Okay, so once I notice that he sees me, I'm gonna try to enter into heavier stealth.
Oh god.
I got a 23.
You're attacking me?
No.
Oh, you're.
No.
Oh, gotcha. You're trying to go into
He's standing in
stealth
front of
again.
you and wants to stealth harder.
Okay, I'm also gonna stealth then. Hey, that's a nat 1 that I'm gonna re-roll. Well, 21 or 22? 22.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use perception. Okay, so I got a 19 plus 9, which is a 28.
28. Yeah, that's a well rolled. Fuck.
Well, with the yeah. But I had disadvantage, so it's 15. I'm gonna try one more time to see your ass. 18.
I'd say you only get so many chances.
Ooh,
Well, and
crit fail.
didn't you?
You
Didn't
can't
he get
just.
it the first time? Didn't he get it for the first time?
I
you
had
apparently had
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I just
What
got a
for?
crit fail. So I can't see you, period. I can't
I
even
mean,
try
you-
again later.
You'd also have those boots, Pippin.
Yeah.
His boosts don't give disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
Yeah,
No,
my
but
boots aren't
They
as good
still
as...
have an effect.
Yeah, it
It
gives
gives
me advantage
Pippin
on all stealth
advantage.
checks.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Wait, can I still pause?
But
You didn't
did you
say if
use
you-
that effect right here?
You
Yeah.
didn't say if
I had a
you
4 and a
stopped
1,
trying
and I
to-
re-rolled the 1 to a 10.
All right, just wanted to be sure.
Yep. I always roll with advantage, don't worry.
Real quick, he never said if you try to stop me from reaching into his bag. Just saying.
I went into stealth. So, that was...
After I
like-
saw you. That's
well,
fair.
no, it was, so you came over, you saw that I saw you, and you went into heavier stealth, and so I went into stealth.
Ah.
So it was
I
like the moment before you reaching your hand into the bag, you realize I'm staring right at you. You're like, what's that? Going to stealth. And I'm like, fuck this, going into stealth myself.
That's fair. That's fair.
So,
Because I didn't even think about the fact of like, oh shit, he sees me pause.
yeah. Going into stealth again.
Yep.
So yeah,
Sorry about that.
just tiptoeing up the stairs, heading to the next floor.
I would like to shout. I would like to shout. I would like to draw one card from the
God,
deck.
I hope that. I hope that doesn't work, but it might. It's just got an hour. You gotta just wait an hour, and we'll find out.
Why wait now?
Okay, so shouting.
Because if you don't, because it's an hour time frame, it says that if you wait an hour, then it will automatically draw the card, like
so
without you
shouting
physically
would
drawing
also
it.
bring you out of stealth.
That's fine.
As a side note, but yes, he's right. If you don't actually pull the card in an hour, it will fly out of the deck anyway.
Perfect.
It's
I'm gonna
how
roll to
it's-
go back into stealth.
It's how it's worded.
Yeah.
20.
Mhm.
And I'm like going upstairs. I'm keeping an eye out for traps still, but I'm intent on going to the last floor.
Yep, we're gonna go up.
Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo.
Sorry,
Okay.
I was just checking something.
Okay.
I didn't realize that I was leaving such a long pause after you guys stopped talking.
So good, so good.
All right,
mm.
so
Before you
What?
draw a card, you must declare how many cards you intend to draw.
he said
He
a
said he
card
wants to-
indicating one.
So
Unfortunately, that loophole has been filled.
but yeah. So I'm just gonna
But
finish
you
going
go
upstairs.
up the stairs.
Does it
I'm
take an hour to
assuming-
go all the way up?
No,
Okay, thank God.
it doesn't take that long. It does take more time than usual, because this section of the tower seems to be a bit, shall we say, odd compared to normal. And you emerge out onto the top of the tower in open air, surrounded by the parapet and open sky. It is. You took a long rest, so this is a little bit after dawn by this point. And on the roof, you see two figures. One of them in a crumpled heap of fabric, hair, and something that you don't quite want to understand, but you deep down understand is guts and viscera.
Who's dead and who's not?
And the other figure is a human
Oh fuck.
who is
Dead.
holding a head of the Mr. Iden Torsen.
I would like to
We
cast
need-
command on him.
We need the head. I can use Talk to Dead.
Just a moment. As he steps towards the edge of the parapet. What was the spell you wanted to cast, Yeshua?
Command.
What would you like? Or what is the DC for that?
17.
17 what?
Wisdom.
He wasn't wise, so
That he certainly was not. What is your command?
Slumber.
As he steps up towards the parapet, he falls over, seemingly asleep, arms kind of cast out ahead of him, and the head of Aiden falls off the top of the tower.
Does he fall off?
The bounty hunter is still mostly on the parapet.
I'm gonna pat
I'm gonna
him
go
down.
pill for them.
I'm gonna pat him down.
I'm gonna go
Wait,
pill for both of them.
no. Give him a light push, and then we raid his corpse.
4,
Yeah, actually push him off. I just push him off.
2. Okay, you push him off. You are about 50 feet in the air.
That's 5d10 damage.
5d10 damage, roughly, yeah. He wakes up halfway through
Oh,
Wait,
Motherfucker.
because the command doesn't last that long. It only lasts through what, the next turn?
until his next turn.
Yeah. So he wakes up on his way down. And he speaks the command, and his cloak activates.
God damn it.
I
His
would like
Nice.
wings
to
are
cast command again.
flying.
Does Counterspell work on that?
No.
It does not, because it is an item, not a spell.
I would
Okay.
I would like to cast command again on him.
What is your command?
It is going to be slumber.
Okay, you cast that on him as he's about 5 feet off the ground,
Oh.
because gravity works. Okay,
Yeah.
in the time that it takes to like fall a certain distance, that is a full 6 seconds. So he's basically on the ground, going for the head as he falls asleep again.
We need that head.
I'm gonna go
4,
loot Ivan
3.
Torson's
I jump-
body.
I'm also going to loot.
I jump
Ivan.
out and
1.
cast
Ivan's
Featherfall.
body.
And there's a body for you
Oh.
now.
You jump out and cast Featherfall. That arrests your falling speed to how fast?
60
per
feet.
second.
Yeah. And I take no fall damage.
Alright, sorry. 2 people spoke at once when I asked how fast. I understand that you don't take fall damage, but
60 feet per second.
Yes, it does let you fall really fast.
okay, there it is. Per round. So that's 10 feet per
Per
second.
6.
Oh,
10
sorry, 10 feet per second.
Okay, alright. So you're basically falling at the rate of real life gravity. No, slightly less than real life gravity, at a constant rather than an exponent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so by the time it takes you to fall about 30 feet, because that's roughly half a round, the bounty hunter has woken up, picked up the head, and started moving towards the gate.
I cast command.
Jesus.
God.
Again? How many spell
Yes.
slots do you have
I have
for command?
I
Well,
have
as many as you
4.
want. You can
Um,
upcast it.
This
I
is
ca-
this is spell slot number 3 you've put towards this. How
Yes.
many do you have left?
1.
Okay. Spell save DC is 18, correct?
17.
17. Oh,
Yes.
even better. Because he rolled an 18.
Oh.
And he just keeps moving towards the exit and jumps into the air and starts flying. because his cloak is still active.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Alright, roll to hit, please. Pippin, I know you're looting the body. I'll get to you in a moment.
Well, yeah.
I'm also looting the
Aaron
body.
and I are looting the body.
Yeah,
But take your time with that.
I would like to use my inspiration.
okay.
We're gonna do Firebolt. That's a 22.
Damage, please.
Ooh, 19 fire damage. One of them was a 10. Not saying it's
Alright.
more damage, I'm just saying.
So, yeah,
Is
I understand. It's 2d10 fire damage for Firebolt, correct?
yes.
Yeah, so you have the, how much fire damage?
19. It was a
19
10
fire
and a 9.
damage and a catch on fire.
Yes.
Alright.
His cloak catches on fire.
Well,
His
he
cloak,
does. He does.
I was going to say,
yeah.
in general, yes, he does.
Yes.
And he does catch on fire as he is flying away at a speed of 60 feet.
Oof.
Doubled because he is now dashing since he has the head. So that is 120 feet per round. I'm going to effectively call it and say that he gets away.
Yep.
What? I could still hit him twice.
He's
Without
moving
the-
You can still hit
120.
him twice, yes.
3 times, technically.
I can tell you right now, you are not going to hit him enough where it will cause him to fall.
Damn.
Because I know what his health total has been through this.
It's a lot.
You can. I will let you still fire the spells and whatnot, but he does get away.
Then I'm not firing the spells.
That is guilty knowledge. You knew that I was going to tell, or knew that since
Well,
I told you
I mean,
he was
it's-
going to get away anyway. You
I
didn't.
mean,
use them.
you can still say that based off of like a DM
Yeah.
given investigation. It's kind of a you can tell just by looking at it that you aren't going to be able to knock him out of
You
the
know,
air.
based off of previous experience, he's going to get away at a very quick rate of speed. So, I'll let you keep the spell slots. It's fine.
Well, okay, the reason why I say that is because the Eldritch Blasts would be cantrips.
I know.
So it wouldn't even use spell slots, because cantrips don't use spell slots.
I know. But, like,
So
the damage that you would be able to do over the distance that he's able to cover, I'm not going to make you roll for all that. I'm going to stick to the loot group.
Fair enough.
yay, loot.
Okay. On Iden Torson's body, which is currently headless,
Yes.
you find a set of that was the wrong tab. There we go. You find a set of adamantine splint armor, which is a heavy armor. You find a warhammer that seems to have been used to cave in many, many heads. A belt of strength, giant strength, of currently an unknown kind. A javelin imbued with lightning. And in his pack, seemingly unused and discarded, a hammer with intricate patterns and very small but very specific runes carved into it. An amulet of the devout, and 200 gold.
I'm going to take the
And-
javelin. I'm going to give it to Herodar because I know he uses javelin.
And
Pippin's gonna take the belt. Oh, go on. Yep.
as you're searching, from one of his pockets falls a stamp, basically a seal, shall we say, a seal of official for carved into it WLE space LLC.
I'm taking the stamp.
Which, Aranor, you would understand means
Wonderland
Wonderland
LLC.
Land Enhancements LLC.
I am gonna take the belt.
All right.
And then
The javelin has already been divvied out, apparently.
What's the? Is it just a plain old javelin or?
It is a javelin of lightning.
Okay.
I'll also take the hammer, I suppose.
I want
The
to take
Warhammer? Y'all
Yeah.
fight over the Warhammer.
Not the. No, I want the decorative one.
Oh, you want the other Warhammer.
Yes.
It's technically two Warhammers. One of them he was actively using. The other one was in his backpack.
Just regular Warhammers.
No, they're both different. But
Okay, I
I'll
want
take the big
special
one,
engraved
you
one.
take the little one.
okay, big and little don't help me here.
I'm
I
taking
take the one
with
on the
all
outside,
fancy
he takes the
engraving.
one in the bag.
Okay. Pippin, you can add a vicious Warhammer. And Aranor, you can add a hammer of thunderbolts.
I knew it.
Holy shit!
There's also an all-purpose tool +1 in his bag.
I have one of those.
+1?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Alright.
I guess I'm gonna take the other one though, just because fuck it.
Up to you.
I can maybe get rid of it for something later.
hmm
What kind of belt am I adding?
A hill giant strength.
Okay. Aranor, you don't like this stuff, right? As I hold out like 200 gold.
It was only that specific gold that one time, right, Kyle?
Yes.
No, it was gold in general.
You lose the value. You use
But-
the.
but-
But I also
Specifically
understand
gold.
it has value.
You don't personally value gold. Yeah.
I
thought
don't
he got-
value it.
I thought he got cured of that last time.
No.
No,
Why?
he just found out it was a curse.
Oh.
The gold itself was cured, basically,
Alright,
of the
never
curse on it.
Because in theory, I would know that it has. I just don't value it.
I guess I'll shove the does it? Nobody wears heavy armor, right?
I was going to grab the heavy armor.
I was just gonna toss it in the bag of holding, but okay.
So, I already mentioned that it was adamantine splint, right?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Pippin! I'm guessing you're putting all of this in your bag of holding.
Yeah, I have put all of it in the bag of holding.
Roll me a d20.
A 4.
Holy shit.
How old do you plan to be before you're actually something useful?
Ideally never.
Alright. Once you have divvied up that loot, I think we are going to call it, unless you have something extra.
I would like to put the bag, the dead body, I just like to carry it. I'll just be carrying on my back.
I may or may not have you roll something to carry the body, because it is a dwarf.
I just
And they're very
drag it.
dense.
Can I drag it by its feet?
Yeah. I can have some withdrawals.
I'm just gonna double check your strength real quick
It's
to see if you can.
It's okay, but it's obviously not my maxed out thing. What is it? 10? 12?
Your strength is a 12, which gives you a +1.
I can.
Alright.
Wow.
I know I'm a
Remind
strong
me
boy.
that I
Take
let you
200 gold.
remind me that I let you have
Okay.
most of a body next session, and I think we will call it there.